It's an Eastern Conference battle here in Milwaukee as the Bucks look to work the home court advantage. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. You'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And a wide open look for Siakam. And it's off from three-point range. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. No one near Turner as he lets it. Go. Sinks the three-pointer.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch-and-shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Now, here's Lillard. Prince in the corner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Turner for three. Prince grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Lopez a screen. Lillard attacking. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the wing on the left. Here's Nesmith. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Buries the long-range jumper.
When he's spotted up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
From the baseline. Indiana again missing. On offense, here are the Bucks. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler. I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Well, if you get a little bit careless around Halliburton, he's very long and very reactive. He'll get steals like that.
And that one's good by Giannis.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Pacers making a switch here. Pacers trail by 3. Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Bryant hits them both. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Siakam, following the miss by Brook Lopez. 6 to shoot. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The shot's good from Lopez.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
Now, here's Siakam. The rebound by the Bucks. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Misses the 3. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton in the corner. Outside Turner. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. .136 left in the first quarter. To the middle. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Yeah, once Giannis gets the ball there, you can forget it.
And here's Indiana. And here is Siakam. Bryant down low. No good that time. Good D by Lopez. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Banked in off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Bryant. Turner looking around. And Siakam has it in the corner. Can't hit the corner 3. Bucks leading by 7. Giannis high post. And it's sent back by Turner. And he recovers it. Pass to Lopez. That one drops for him. Lopez has got 6.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the basket is good.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Here's Giannis. Good D by Siakam.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Lillard from outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Here he goes. The rebound by Prince. Bucks leading by 6. Antetokounmpo up top. Trying to get open is Lopez. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Neesmith with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Walker's shot is off. So it's the Bucks now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Pacers substitution. Miles Turner. Shot.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Lillard. Hasn't made one yet. Lopez left side. Takes the 13-footer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Shepherd. The rebound by Prince.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pacers trailed by 8. Over in the corner, Shepherd. Now Toppin. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. The Pacers making a switch here. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Bucks leading by 12. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by.
Well, he can shoot the three, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
To stop the drought, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Turner.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Turner. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Nesmith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one is off.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So he can't get either to fall.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Pacers trailed by 12. Over in the corner, Turner. Indiana again missing. So it's the Bucks now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. It's Portis, high post. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's sent back by Turner. The Pacers making a switch here.
Pacers substitution. Pascal Siakam. Mathurin.
There's 1:47 left in the first half of basketball. Halliburton with it. No scoring in this one. Driving to the basket. Makes it off the glass.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. Nice job on that drive.
Pass to Porter. To the right side. Sims inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And Indiana making a change here. Milwaukee shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
To the inside. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Walker. No good that time. Great D that time from Portis. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pacers trail by 12. Here's Nembhard. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 14 points. The Bucks have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Mathurin. Indiana moving it around. Walker a screen. And it's Mathurin missing. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Milwaukee shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. The free throw drops for Trent. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Sims. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
A shot by McConnell, no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this.
16.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pacers trail by 13. Outside Turner. Here's Nembhard. Back to Turner. From downtown. The shot. No good.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Now here's Porter. Outside Green. Nembhard grabs the board.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Milwaukee leading by 11. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh my!
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight, just unreal.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Back to Lillard. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by Turner. And here is Siakam. Haliburton outside. Johnson outside. That's good. And it's Haliburton with the assist. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Giannis. Good D by Siakam. Pacers trailed by 10. Inside. And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
Typically, it takes Giannis one stride to get where he wants to go. And in that one stride, he's covering so much ground, you can't keep up with him.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Haliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Bucks leading by 9. Antetokounmpo softly drops in the floater. Giannis has got 16 points.
That was delicate there from Giannis. I like that floater because that becomes unblockable given the massive length.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. The Pacers making a switch here. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Good on the triple.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Lillard attacking. Drops in the layup for 2. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Pacers have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Milwaukee on D. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Siakam looking around. Outside Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And Toppin throws it down.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
Pass to Giannis. Back to Lillard. Pulls up on the elbow. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Siakam. Giannis grabs the miss. 1:27 left here in the third quarter. Over in the corner, Lillard. Giannis inside. And he recovers it. Goes up again. That one, no good. Good D by Siakam. Indiana moving the ball away. Misses in close. Milwaukee leading by 8. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Indiana making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
That'll be a 5-second call. Lillard outside. Here's Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. McConnell with it. Guarded now by Prince. Now Nembhard. Pass to Nesmith. Shoots over Kuzma. Nesmith can't get it to go. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Giannis. The tray. Pacers with the rebound. And it's Walker penetrating. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Antetokounmpo. What muscle from Giannis on the finish.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
On the wing, Walker. The shot by Turner, no good. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style. Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Giannis charging into the lane. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers trailed by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to beware of where Giannis is.
Lock at 6. They get the rebound. Portis with it. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the jump by Giannis.
And Portis knows this system well. Tried to make the good to great pass.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Turner for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides. What was that? Giannis covering some ground.
And that one misses. And here's Haliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
No good on the second free throw. Pacers trail by 16. Here's Nembhard. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Great at facilitating, guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Milwaukee leading by 13. Here's Lillard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard attacking. Turner with the steal. Down low. Ball's knocked loose. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot. Giannis has got 27.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Portis with it. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Siakam.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block force him to the line.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Haliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Haliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
For three, Siakam.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
And a wide open look for Portis. And again, the Bucks miss.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
On the free throw, no good.
Young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Haliburton has certainly fit that bill.
Pacers trail by 13. Siakam outside. Outside Turner. This one for three. Drills the three-pointer. Turner's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
To the left wing. Portis for three. The rebound by Turner.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Jacks up a three. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Turner with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Indiana moving it around. Here's Siakam. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Indiana.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Mathurin, good.
And this is a test for Mathurin, and he passes with flying colors, showing he can deal with having the whole team riding his shoulder.
Portis inside the three-point line, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 8. Stolen by Prince. .51 seconds left in the fourth. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nobody near Lillard. And a miss there on the triple. Haliburton for three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The second one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 5. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
To the inside. Turner. Good D by Giannis. So it's the Bucks now. And he commits the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Pacers. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. For three, Siakam. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Poke loose. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony.
Pushing your black, pushing your black. Somebody send them a prayer. Somebody send them some prayers. I guess going crazy. I need a whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm a different type player. I'm a different type player. I'm a credit player. Shot it, not this gun. Shot it, normal slam. Shot it, tree like man. Right here. Driving the coupe road down. I'm about to get us. Upside down, crust, turn to my neck, shut him up. Upside down, crust, turn to my neck, shut him up. Upside down, crust, turn to my neck, shut him up. Upside down, crust, turn to my neck, shut him up. The billions put that side. My body tryna go for a ride. I put bed mask right on her. Put the mask on, cause I be all red. I stay with the all red. We pull up all red. Somebody all red. Drive.
So boy, off top, popping up, cross town, got it in him, bending through, in the hood, yellow tags, he gon' juke, curve way, what it is, take the time, in the sunland, remix, sweater wit, keep it lit, we the new Delph Road, Manor Park, Melrose, Bride County, let's go, whole hood behind me, Golden Acres, Pine Tree, ugly corner, ski, on the scene, screaming glee, say you bout it, let me see, rep your hood, let me see, let me see. Let me see, throw it up, let me see, 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 let me see. Fast music, 954, all the da-da-do, all the rock and blue, 7-4. Hit the club, it's a move, parking lot. Let me see, can you do it? New paddock, red roof, let me see it, throw it back, Driftwood, where you at? Post it up, little hater, Haitian boy, crazy hater, Haitian boy, tell the home, new the dome, on crumb, west side, east side, back part, power height, one of them, deep side, sunrise, alright, let me see, let me see. Let me see, 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 let me see. Get a lit, drop a wall, peel all the way back. Short fifth, $5 recipe, Haitian pack, cross tracks, by you. Everybody getting money, me and Stat, chasing cars on them blocks, serving. Kaya City, one-handed. Black flag, a deal feel, keep it real. Play that game, SG, yes sir. Play that game, SG. Yeah, Haitian boy, ZML, baby snipe, 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 baby snipe. Let me see, 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 let me see. You get about me, Dade County, Palm Beach, Parkway, Lauderdale, Haitian boy, can you tell? Interville, straight. She from Dilla, throw that in the mirror, then revere. Send my love to the joint, can't forget Canal Point, CP, Dune City, Polk County, get with me, LP, Franklin Park, Hollandale, Liberia, Danny Beach, Carbon Ranch, recipe, the YG, Zone 10, represent, young in the tent, new era, what to do, don't be scared, rep a crew, Lincoln Park, let me see, 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 all my in the state, everybody gon' fizz. Opalaka, third out, homestead, in the poker bean projects, in Ferrari, me and Fred made a post by me 4 months. He was look up down, where he at, where he at, where he at, Alapowder, where he at, where he at, where he at. Let me see, 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 let me see.
Badder than. Anyway we see them, we a bang pan another one. Boss up. Any boy this ballot on them in a bad man, you know where vibes can done. Vibes can done with a sound boy for fun. Big bad man from outer England. Bassline drop, I tell you who bassline.
Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we.
Badder than. Bad from me born. Where you get your badder from? Where me get? Coulda come from Afghanistan. They don't want to see this cross make me up in me hand. But other man, you know me vibes can done. Lyrics them a fire like a from a big other man from outer England. When me lyrics start fire, watch a song boy run.
Yo. From a guy this day program shot at them say them a bad man, me have a hawk. Which one when we have dead off it? Them like it. Dogs pull up on your foot and none of them no sing song. Fun face in a hand when I have time for waste. Me better than.
Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we.
Badder than.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good young while we all grow old. In a world where you never bite a hand that feeds you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. Easy come, easy go. So they say, so we know. And in the fall, then we fold. Puppet strings. Back on television telling lies to me. If a penny for your thoughts, then it's costing me. Just the luck of the draw in the... And an eye for an eye in today's economy. So they say. Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with. So they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. Crawl before you walk. Walk before you run. They say one man's trash is another man's treasure. But if you want it bad, it's the love of possession. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Cause beauty relies in the eyes of the beholder. Hold up, I'm about to get the game sewed up. Take a second just to sit and chill and smell the roses. Looking for acceptance, open doors and never close them. When the hand's dealt, you gotta know when to fold. And if a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, an apple every day, keeping doctors homebound. Using the word they can be more than a pronoun. And if you don't pray, they be breaking the quotes out. So they say. Be a good boy, Johnny, don't you ever play with. So they say. You gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you run. change it.
Tell me, is you still